All right. What's up, everybody? So this is podcast number 2, and we are going over kind of similar things here as the last one. This is going to be a video put on the YouTube channel, and anybody feel free to like the video or subscribe to the channel. It's going to help, especially with Twitch too. Follow the Twitch because that's going to help make money and help towards things in the league in general. Because all the money that I make from Twitch or YouTube or whatever, if at any point I make any from it, it's going to help with the league and, you know, upgrade stuff so we can have more cool stuff within the league than we already have now. So joining on the podcast today, we have a big group. Bears, Broncos, Browns, myself, Panthers, Patriots, and Steelers all here. So welcome everybody. And we are going to start off with our standings. So first one, when I'm going through Madden, is the AFC North, which is myself and the Steelers. We have Browns at 10-0. Then we got Bengals at 5-4, looking at a playoff spot. Hopefully, it's gonna be a close race. AFC, we'll get over that. Steelers at 2-6, playing right now. Actually, I think right. And
yeah.
Ravens at 1-7. So anybody, feel free to comment on the division.
Yo.
I
think this division is set in stone already.
Yeah, pretty much.
We got the Browns coming out of here.
I don't think the standings are going to change by the end of the year.
Yeah, but the one thing I think the Bengals are gonna be close in the playoff race.
Oh, for sure.
We'll go over
Bengals is
the
a good
conference.
user.
We'll go over the conference standings at the end, and we're gonna have some mix-up, I think, with the wild cards and that sort of thing. We can spend a little time on that. We'll go straight to the AFC South. We got two solid teams. We got Titans at 7-2, Texans at 6-3, who've had a tough schedule. Colts at 4-4, and Jags at 4-4. Now this one could be subject to change, I think, by the end of the year.
Well, the Colts are 4-4-1. We gotta throw the tie in there.
4-4-1. Sorry, forgot the tie.
We gotta throw the tie in there.
I didn't get a chance to watch that game.
He's from the UK. He's the GOAT.
This is true, yeah. He wants a UK team to come, an NFL team to come to the UK.
Yeah.
That would be pretty cool in real
That
life.
would be pretty sick.
So by the end of the year, let's take bets here. Do you think the Titans or the Texans pull it out?
It depends how the record goes against each other.
Depends and when.
Yeah,
they
I
play
feel like
each
it'll
other.
come down to the games against each other.
Yeah, I agree. I'm
So
picking
they
the
play
Texans
next
to come
week.
out of here.
They play next week.
Oh, that's gonna be locked in game of the week, I think.
Oh, for sure.
It's gotta be. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, so it can get interesting because they play week 11 and then they play each other again in week 18.
Ooh, week 18.
Okay.
That could be the division right there. I think we got 2 playoff teams here, maybe 3, because Colts and Jags are right in the mix at 4-1 and 4-4. Honestly,
Mm-hmm.
but I think that'll be a close. I think all 4. It's a solid division all around. Moving on to the AFC East, where we have Patriots in here, leading division at the moment, but Jets have yet to play still. Patriots took a tough loss to the Browns this week in a very eventful game.
Right. Yeah, we don't talk about that.
But
So the
again,
Dolphins are Dolphins are the only team with the bigger point differential. More points for than points against.
right.
Every other team.
And now a huge talking point, breaking news, I think. Buck has taken over the Dolphins, and Buck's a good user. I played him in the IFL. He could bring this team. I think this division's wide open.
I think, I don't think there's a set in stone number 1 in that division just yet.
No.
I actually got a sweat against him. Damn it.
I think
Can we just take a second to mention Mr. I get more than all of you? Jets.
right.
Oh
yes.
my! All right, that Jets user is maybe the most cocky person I think I've ever seen him play.
He can say that, but I don't think he gets.
Him, but it's just funny how he came in so cocky.
He doesn't get more wins than I get in Madden. I'll tell him that right now.
I remember he came in because we played when he came in and literally blew him out. And I was like, yeah, I'm an easy game.
It's crazy that every team in here, the division leader, which is Patriots, has a 60 games. He has 60 more points allowed than points forward. He's still winning the division. So
you want to talk about that?
Yeah.
Listen.
When he
so-
loses, he loses by a lot. We'll say that.
All right, so listen. All right, so we're gonna go look at my schedule here, and we're gonna give you a solid rundown. And every
I
time
will
I've
say-
lost, it's been a bad
What?
game.
Big win over the Panthers.
So
Big
I
win.
got
That hurt.
I got shut out by the original Miami user, mainly because I didn't know how to use Mac. The first Jets user was a literal tryhard. The Texans, I mean, it was only an 11-point game, but there were some definitely costly turnovers.
He's a good
Yeah.
player.
The Chargers, that just didn't go well, and then we just don't talk about the Browns game. That was just horrible.
I had fun.
And-
No, but
well,
all the point differentials from those first two games, 7 to 75 in the first two.
oh yeah, I know.
That
Yeah,
will
but
help
I-
your point difference.
I came out and played well. I think by far my toughest game of the season was definitely the Bucks with the 15-mile-an-hour winds that we had going here, which was literally nuts.
That might not win game of the year, but that'll win most interesting game of the year, most odd game of the year type of thing. We'll move on to the AFC West. This is another close race. We got Chiefs and Chargers locked in. Chargers haven't played this week. They're 5-4. Chiefs are 6-4.
Chargers played this week.
No, they did. So they had a bye already. So it's half game difference.
Yeah.
Chiefs 6-4. Broncos staying in there 4-5, and the Raiders with a new user could come out of that division. I think this one's wide
I'm-
open. It's a good
I'm
division.
excited to see this division when all 4 teams are trying. Because
Yeah.
I know Broncos is in the middle of I have all these draft picks and I still think I'll whip your ass.
Yep.
I have all these draft picks.
I have all these draft picks. I will whoop your ass, but I want the fair sim.
Yeah, right.
That's just uncalled for.
You were trying to sneak a little win off me in the fair sim.
I knew I wasn't gonna win, but I mean, it was fun. It was fun to get you high. It was fun to see you get bothered.
Broncos is just waiting for next season, I think.
100%.
I don't know if he.
I think instead of talking about the draft, we're going to be talking about the Broncos because that's going to be the whole draft. But
Yeah.
pretty
Literally,
much,
it's
yeah.
gonna be just what they do.
you might have some cap penalties coming up on you with all these young guys you traded.
Good.
No,
Me
but when I
taking
saw
everybody's
it,
draft picks.
I think Broncos have a lot of cap to begin with, though. So
Yeah.
I think they're in a good spot.
All right, moving on to the NFC. We have close race in the NFC North. Bears, Packers, and Vikings all 6-3, and then a good Lions user at 4-4 with a bad team still fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, on the Lions, they're down 14-9 right now.
Lions are down 14 now. Maybe we'll hop into that game right at the end to come look at it, but we'll see. Bears, Packers, and Vikings. Who comes out of this division? And Bears, I want to hear from other people first.
I'm not gonna say anything. Don't worry.
I want an unbiased opinion
I
here.
mean, you let me look at the rest of the NFC.
So, to go off of things we've seen, Bears has about a 50 points for advantage when it comes to points for, points against, plus 50. Packers are a plus 65. Vikings are about a plus 50. So everybody seems very even.
Yeah, and they seem very good.
Yeah,
Only
it's
thing to note about the Bears, I think all of his 3 losses are from fair sims or forced losses. I think.
They are. They are. Let me just point that out.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest here. I think they all come out into the playoffs.
All right,
For
this
sure
could
they
be
do.
this could be a 3 playoff.
Definitely, I think they all do.
Be a close race. I'm excited. We're gonna have a lot of game of the weeks for the NFC North coming up later on this year for sure.
yep.
NFC South. We got the
Oh.
Falcons at 5-3, Panthers at 6-4. Again, a 2-game difference in here. Jeez. And then Saints at 3-5, Bucks at 3-5. I think this is Falcons or Panthers, and I think both make the playoffs. Honestly,
Nice.
Yeah,
shot
let's
to
hope.
The Falcons.
Tough loss to Lumisit, not gonna lie.
that one hurt. That one's gonna hurt later on in the year. But the NFC is weird because you think 3 playoff teams from the NFC North, then you think 2 teams maybe from the NFC South. That would only leave the division leaders in the other 2 divisions.
Right.
Right, but no one's coming out of the NFC West making the division. We'll talk about that in a bit.
Yeah.
Don't think anyone's out of the NFC
We'll
West.
we might not want to
Oh,
have to talk
man.
about them, but we might have to.
At this point, my goal is just to spoil the party for the NFC South, even though I'm AFC, because I still have to play the Falcons.
That would be a big upset too. NFC East. I think this one's pretty clear cut. Not much
Yeah.
talking
Yeah.
here.
Definitely clear cut.
Eagles.
The Eagles are good, and then the Giants that's a good user. He beat me by 14. So
It's
the
he's a
Cowboys are
good
pretty
user, but when you watch him play, he's very he's either really good or he doesn't know.
He's got a little Loomis in him.
So
Yeah.
me, pretty much.
Well, he dropped 56 against me, so he knows what he's
Yo,
doing.
I'm not taking away from him. The dude is a good player. It's just like I feel like once he finds his stride, then that division will be more of a competition.
Yeah,
Mhm. Eagles got a
I
lot of
also-
issues, older O-line,
yeah.
cap space, but
I
they got
blew a
picks.
28 lead against the Eagles. 28 points.
I saw that.
No wonder why your league name is now King of Blowing Leads.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
It's either king of blowing leads or the defense just dominates you in the first 3 minutes.
That
Yeah, 2
happens.
pick six is no big deal.
All right. Last but not least, but kind of least.
Definitely least.
Rams
I
at
just-
4-6, Cardinals at 3-7, Niners 3-5-1, Seahawks 1-7. Somebody's got to
This
come
is
out of here.
easily the most competitive division. Yep, no doubt.
Somebody's
I
gotta
mean,
come out of here.
I would love to say that someone's gonna come out of here, but I don't think anyone does.
I don't know. Niners play well sometimes. Kuma plays
He-
well sometimes.
He does. Yeah.
So I think somebody's gonna come out of here. I think it's a first round exit, but we could be shocked. This could be an upset.
This Cardinals user had me too. He had a win, but he missed the field goal. Missed the 37-yard race.
Pressure got to you.
Yeah.
All right, now we'll go into the conference standings. AFC starting: Browns at 10-0, Titans behind them at 7-2, Texans 6-3, Chargers 5-4, 5-4, Chargers, Bengals, Chiefs at 6-4, Patriots 5-5, Colts 4-4-1, Jets are still over 500. Then we get into the Jaguars, the Broncos, the Raiders, the teams that are a little under 500. We got.
The AFC is literally wide open.
I think we have 3 teams that are guaranteed: Browns, Titans, Texans. I
For
think
sure.
the rest is kind of whatever. You don't know.
Yeah.
So pretty much the 5 through 7 seed are just gonna be intense.
It's gonna but they could create upsets. I think we're looking at a tight race from 4 to 7 slots. We're gonna need a division leader from the AFC East, but
I'm not gonna say I'm gonna make playoffs, but when I don't care about the game, I actually play better. So
now NFC, we got the Eagles at 8-1, Bears, Packers, Vikings, that whole division, and the NFC North 6-3. We got the Falcons 5-3, Panthers 6-4, Giants 5-4, then Lions football team, and then down from there.
I
Yeah.
don't look at the Eagles schedule.
Eagles have had a somewhat easy schedule, but they've had some prove it games in there for sure.
So
sure.
he's got Broncos, Saints, but the Broncos was a forced win, so he'll have 9 wins. Saints, Giants, Jets, bye. Football team, Giants, football team, Cowboys.
That's not a hard schedule all the way through, honestly.
Yes.
Football team isn't bad and Giants isn't bad. So
Yeah.
those are
I
going to be
mean, those are 2 games that could definitely change who comes out the first seed.
that's 4 games right there that he has to play. Giants
Yeah.
and football team.
Yeah, the 1 seed isn't locked up at all right now.
I think the 1 seed will be decided like week 15.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that
In the
makes
NFC?
sense. Yeah,
Yeah.
NFC. So that'll go through all of our standings. Award races now we will move over to. And those just recently came out. So again, these are obviously subject to change here. But the one thing you see, we'll start out with the MVP. And you see running backs. You see Nick Chubb leading at 1. I think, has the Eagles played their game yet? I don't think they have.
It's gonna be a forced one.
Okay, yeah. So Miles Sanders was up on Nick Chubb before that he played his game. Chubb was playing an alright game. I didn't really use him too much, but 3 running backs: Chubb, Sanders, McCaffrey, and you got Cam Newton. You're at 4.
It's literally 8 running backs and 2 QBs.
Yeah, running has really been the meta this season.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
Not
who
to-
knows? Cam Newton could be surprising.
Cam Newton could come out. I mean, I've seen Cam Newton win Super Bowls before in CFM, so does the job.
yeah.
Coach
he
of the
definitely
year.
can.
Coach of the year. We got Eagles,
Michael Jackson, baby.
and then Browns, Texans, Jets. Jets, really? I mean, bad roster. That kind of helps with your coach.
Yeah.
Robert Saleh, he's got to change his coach. But Panthers, Jags, Falcons, Bengals, Vikings, Titans. But I mean, Coach of the Year is kind of whatever. It gives you a little bit of XP and stuff like that. It's nice to have. But again, Eagles 8-1 with a good roster, but not spectacular. So good for him. AFC Offensive Player of the Year, Nick Chubb leading that. I don't think that's too close at the moment.
No, not for AFC.
No, I definitely think somebody could take over.
Again, all running backs except for Mahomes. Zach Wilson at 6, Jalen Hurts, and only wide receiver is OBJ. NFC Offensive Player of the Year, Miles Sanders and Christian McCaffrey, kind of neck and neck here for this. Cam Newton, a couple more running backs here. Kyle Pitts at 6.
Hey, Rico Gafford at 7.
Rico Gafford at 7. 63 overall.
He's still in Bengals' head to this day.
Matty Ice, Robbie Anderson, and Deshaun, newly traded to the football team. Now we'll go over Defensive Player of the Year, and AFC that's going to start with Jesse Bates. Been a good user for him at the safety position. Tyrann Mathieu, Kevin Byard, Chris Jones, 2 Chiefs in the top 4. Can't say that's what it's like in real life, but... Rashawn Evans at 5. Draymond Smith, 70 overall corner, is pretty fast. Chase Winovich for the Patriots at 7. Tracy Walker, Carl Lawson, and Myles Garrett.
I thought you said Myles Garrett didn't do shit for you.
He doesn't. He has stats. The only reason he has stats is because people run up in the pocket and Myles Garrett gets a 1-yard sack. I swear to God, every sack is a 1-yard sack that people just move up in the pocket and he gets them. Like, yeah, he does the job, but he hasn't been great.
He's a 99 overall. He's got to do more.
He's been underwhelming for how good he's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Very.
NFC Defensive Player of the Year, Anthony Harris. I believe he's a leader in picks this year. I think that's his user.
Probably.
Got Mike Ford, 73 overall for the Vikings. Marshawn Lattimore, Stephon Gilmore, Panthers. Darnell Savage. Then a few Giants here. Xavier McKinney, rookie Azeez Ojulari, Darnay Holmes. Football teams go Cole Holcomb and Khalil Mack, another defensive end superstar X Factor at 10.
Oh, wait, whoa. This is interesting. The top 2 in picks both have 9.
Anthony Harris is one of them, right?
Yeah. Mike Ford's the other.
Hmm.
And then Bates has 8. Lattimore has 8.
Yeah, so Defensive Player of the Year, a lot has to do with how many picks you get, which is not really what makes up a good defender, but, it's Madden. They got to figure something out, so.
Yeah.
Offensive Rookie, the AFC, Zach Wilson, leading all players there. Travis Etienne at 2. Anthony Schwartz at 3. You're going to say something?
Oh, I was just going to say, you got Anthony Schwartz, the X Factor, right?
No, he got his tandem breakout this week.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, tandem breakouts are so fun.
So he may or may not have it next week. We'll see. To be fair, like I personally don't believe superstar to X Factor makes a big difference.
Especially when your wide receiver has 98 speed.
No, in general. I think once you get abilities, you get abilities. I think the one thing X Factor does for you, if you get double me, you get double me. If you don't, I think X Factor pretty much slows regression and just makes it easier to level up. It doesn't really do that much for you. I think the star to superstar is the biggest one to have.
Yeah, having superstars is key.
Mm-hmm.
Very key.
We got Waddle here at 4 for the Dolphins. Najee at 5. I know Steelers likes to give him the ball a lot.
That's something that my team lack.
Yes, I do.
We got Jamar here at 6. Michael Carter at 7. Brevin Jordan, the tight end for Texans. Elijah Moore at 9. And Riley Moore.
Damn.
I don't know who Riley Moore is. Is he a wide receiver?
He's Riley Moore, bro.
So.
He's got to be a wide receiver. They got Henry at running back, so he's got to be a wide receiver for them. No disrespect, Titans, to your Riley Moore guy, but don't know who he is. NFC offensive rookie.
He's a tight end, actually. He's a tight end.
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
Okay, yep. Makes sense.
34, 3 335 and 2 touchdowns.
Okay, that's a good year for a rookie.
Yep.
Justin Fields at 2 for defense or for NFC offensive rookie year, but the key here is Kyle Pitts. The man's already an 88 overall as a rookie. That's scary.
Yeah.
Very scary.
So Fields again, we said at 2 for the Bears. How's Justin Fields playing for you, Bears?
He's like really, really good, but sometimes he makes some errant throws, and it kind of makes me mad.
I used Fields for a bit, and I noticed he was like good, but made stupid mistakes that really annoyed me sometimes.
Right.
We got
Off topic
Kadarius.
here. Steelers good hits to crumble on Goff
Ooh, Steelers getting the turnover here.
and returned it for a touchdown.
Wow. Devontae Smith at 4. Kenny Nwangwu after the Vikings just traded Dalvin Cook over to who? I believe the Jets. Yep, that makes sense. And then Nwangwu, 95 speed running back, gonna do the job at a cheaper price. Kellen Mond, Terrence Marshall, Trey Lance for the Niners, and Elijah Mitchell. Both those two teaming up here, and Kenneth Gainwell. So it's crazy. You see Miles Sanders as an MVP candidate, and Kenneth Gainwell is still an offensive rookie of the year. That means he runs the ball a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And he had 4 rushing touchdowns with Cam against me.
Wow.
Oh god.
And now AFC Defensive Rookie of the Year. I don't think we'll go through best quarterback, best running back. We'll kind of stay away from that for now, because it's still a way to go. Defense Rookie of the AFC right now is Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Loomis, you have any comments about this guy?
Wait, who is it?
Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. My linebacker.
Yeah, you can fuck off.
Asante Samuel for the Chargers, who's been really good this year, I think. Caleb Farley, great corner for the Titans. Nick Bolton, linebacker. Greg Newsome, corner, again for me. Played really well against Loomis. Andre Sisco, Caden Stearns, Kwity Paye, Divine Diablo, who's a very underrated Madden player, and then Javon Holland, the Dolphins. The Koramoah kind of came out of nowhere. I mean, none of these guys are like making Defensive Player of the Year candidates, but they're playing well.
Yeah, playing well for rookies.
Mm-hmm. Now, NFC Defensive Rookie of the Year, we got Azeez Ojulari, who's one of the sack leaders this year. I haven't had a chance to see him play yet, but he's having a great year from a statistics standpoint.
I feel like I watched one of his games, and I think he got like 2.5 sacks in one of the games I watched.
He's not using him either, is he?
I don't think so, no.
That's crazy. Jamin Davis, who's also a good Madden player. Eric Stokes, fast corner. Ifede Melifonwu for the Lions. Pete Werner, Micah Parsons, Robert Rochelle, Derek Barnes, Kelvin Joseph, and Richie Grant make up the NFC Defensive Rookies of the Year.
Yeah.
So I think all in all, what we see from everything is really just the playoff contenders have all these guys in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the most part.
I would say as a bad team, at this point, if you're a bad team and you're not making a playoffs, I would really focus in on trying to upgrade some of those players you want to get good.
Right.
Because if you're just spreading the ball around as a bad team, I think you're kind of doing yourself a problem because you're not going to get upgrades. I think if you, not saying force feed players, but key in on some guys that you really want to get up, and I think that'll help improve the team and make your team better so you can win games, honestly.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, I know myself, I was kind of like just trying to get wins at the start of the year. Now that I'm 10-0, I kind of have a little bit of space here. I've been focusing on getting Schwartz, getting Odell possibly to X Factor. I need to get my third wide receiver, Vincent Smith, to star at least. Those type of things.
All right, sounds good. So I can start cheesing. All right, cool.
You gotta stay within the rules.
Superstar. Hey,
Gotta stay within the rules.
Tony Pollard superstar. All right, thank you.
Oh, you're gonna start playing your games now?
What a dick. What a dick. What a dick. I missed one game and all of a sudden I'm a fucking dick.
All right. Well, we're gonna head over to the Discord now, and we're gonna talk about any final trades we've had go through here.
Oh, we've had some trades to go through.
So I'm gonna go back. Let's see. What's today? The 20th. What's trade?
I don't even remember when the last podcast
We did the
was.
bar. I think it's I think it's the John Ross, James Bradbury trade that we start with.
Yeah,
I
that's
remember that
good.
trade.
So John Ross and James Bradbury were sent by the Giants to the Jets for McGovern, Guidry, and Mims. Now that's a big trade. It's a lot. That's a superstar corner and a fast wide receiver for all normal devs. Kind of an offensive lineman. I don't know really if you're going to use him that much.
Right.
Guidry, who we all know who Guidry is, fast corner.
Oh yeah.
Young. And Denzel Mims, who's not a bad, he's an underrated wide receiver. So I think the Giants overpaid a little bit, if I'm going to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
But
I definitely think that in the end, Jets won that trade.
yeah, I agree. I mean, the points are pretty similar, 943 to 913.
Oh.
So,
Right.
and next we have the Giants sending their first round pick and their third round pick for Chandler Jones.
It's a big trade.
It
I
is.
think
It's
a smart trade for the Cardinals.
similar.
Considering his
definitely
record.
a big trade.
Yeah, I think it's good for both sides. We got the Giants contending, who are trying to go all out, and we got the Cardinals.
Also, someone tried to scam someone in that trade, but that's for a different time.
Yeah, so clearly here, this is kind of a Rams real life move here by the Giants, going all out, trying to win this year, and Cardinals realizing we're not going to make playoffs this year, might as well get picks and try to get better.
Right.
Next up, Broncos again, getting that first round pick for Jerry Jeudy and Darby.
Yep. What y'all know about that, man?
So this trade will be a decent pick, not a great pick, but Jerry Judy's really good. So I don't know if I would have traded Jeudy. That's just my personal opinion. Anybody else though?
Yeah.
Well, it's the Seahawks pick, not the Jets pick.
Oh, it is the Seahawks pick. Okay.
Oh, that's important to know.
Oh my god. You can't make that up.
That just happened in the
I think
game.
This game is pretty wild. So it's currently 35-21.
What time are we at right now in the game?
Started of the third quarter.
Okay, we'll hop in there right before our Super Bowl predictions. Actually, during our Super Bowl predictions, I'll put the game on the screen and we'll watch it. But
Pretty intense. I'm gonna pull up the Colts game too.
okay, so that's all the trades. So now we'll head back over to Madden itself, and again, new to Madden this year, we're trying to implement this more on the podcast. I know the mock drafts aren't really that great because Madden, but
This mock draft is very important because there's one guy who has 4 first-round picks.
right. So the most recent was a mock draft 2. Broncos, you're taking 2 quarterbacks at 1 and 2.
Yeah, apparently. That's what I'm gonna do.
Do a little bit of quarterback competition here, 2 rookies. Will you do
Yes.
this? I'm gonna take a guess. I'm gonna put my money on the table and say no.
No, of course not.
With the
Ravens.
first 2 picks, I think definitely quarterback, but I mean, hey, who knows?
Well, we all know that he's going.
For one player.
We're going for Stingley and then maybe a quarterback or Thibodeau. But as we see Thibodeau here at 3 of the Ravens. Ravens not good year. Might as well just keep on going. Make that team better.
Yep,
Jets.
I'll be trading for that pick soon. So
Well, you're out of trades for the year, so.
of course in the off season. Yeah, you didn't let me finish, Dick.
Hey, play your games, Dick.
Hey, Dick, I'll play my game, Dick.
So you got Jets here at 4 taking Jaleel Billingsley. I don't think they take Billingsley here. I think there's more bigger needs, but yeah. Neal, I think it's a good pick for the Saints. They might go quarterback. There's gonna be a lot of quarterbacks off the board here at the top of the draft because there's a lot of quarterback needy teams. But Bucks here taking Stingley. I think Stingley's gone before then. I don't think we even need to entertain
Yeah, I
this.
don't think we need to entertain that at all.
Cardinals taking Michael Penix Jr. I think that's not a bad pick for them. I think maybe offensive line if Neal's there. You might go Neal.
No, I don't think they go quarterback mainly because they have Kyler.
No, they won't go quarterback. I'm saying they think they go offensive line or defense. I think this isn't the worst pick in the world.
Yeah. A good
Lions.
replacement for Chandler Jones, I'd say, for the
Yeah.
That's
Cards.
why that Jets pick is mine. So just that one at 4 is supposed to be, but didn't update.
Oh my god, you're kidding. Oh my god, this man has 3 top 5 picks.
I'll trade you.
I still got mine.
I'll trade you Odell for
And we
one of them.
still- No, I don't want Odell. He's shit.
Ask Panthers
Sorry,
that
that was
question.
rude.
Or no, sorry, ask Texans
Sorry,
that
that was
question. See what he says.
Well, Thomas is weird. That's why. Thomas racially motivates every conversation I have.
Oh, come on.
Here we go.
Relax.
All right, Lions. Moving on, taking Garrett Wilson at 8. I think this isn't a bad pick. I think they're gonna go offense 100%.
Yeah,
But
they need a good superstar wide receiver on that team.
I think
For
they might
sure.
go quarterback too.
No, they have Goff with superstar. I
Oh,
think
yeah.
they're gonna keep Goff.
Okay. Maybe they go defense or wide receiver here. Buffalo taking Olave. I think that's a good pick for them. Eagles taking Kyle Hamilton. Jags taking DeVar McNeil. Eagles again taking Drake Jackson. I don't know if they do this. They might. I mean, they do need help on defense. Kyle Hamilton's a great player. Drake Jackson's pretty good. I don't see them. I see them mostly going defense here. Dolphins, John Mechie, the Alabama product. And the Patriots taking George Pickens. Is this realistic, Patriots?
He's not taking George Pickens.
Why do you say that?
around accurate, but
I just have a gut feeling that when it comes to it, he's not gonna take George Pickens.
I
well,
think.
I do need an actually decent wide receiver that's fast.
Well, yeah, I think you'll be looking. If I'm the Patriots, I might be looking for a trade up. I think there's a certain wide receiver that could fit that team very well.
Oh, and I know who that certain wide receiver is.
Yeah.
Packers taking Charles Cross. Not a bad pick here. Rodgers again. Does Rodgers retire year one? That's gonna be a big topic of discussion.
Probably.
I've seen
Let's
it happen.
hope
I
so.
haven't seen it happen. So Giants taking Kyrie Elam, helping that defense out, and Texans getting Malik Willis, and 2 picks later taking Matt Corral.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with these two quarterbacks.
So, for everybody who's watching and has watched to this point, I think commissioners will talk about it, but I think we might mess with the quarterbacks to make them more realistic.
Yeah.
Like we all know Rattler's not going that high. We might move him down the board. Corral is going to go that much higher, so we might move Corral up. I don't know what we're going to edit with him, but we'll see.
I mean, I think Malik Willis can kind of stay because he's not.
Yeah,
Pretty
Malik Willis
horrible.
is kind of in between, I think.
That's racially motivated.
Okay, moving on.
Hey,
Rattler's
Malik
definitely
Willis
not
is a
going
good
that high.
Madden quarterback, though. He's gonna be like Justin Fields.
Whatever that's supposed to mean. Fuck.
Yeah, exactly. Justin Ross here at 20 for the Falcons, helping that core. I mean, if you got Pitts, you got Ridley, you got Ross, it's pretty good. They might go quarterback, though. I know they...
So just for questions, who is the best quarterback?
The best quarterback in the league or the best quarterback in the draft?
In the draft, I don't give a fuck about the league. The league. I'm
Draft?
In the draft, it's Willis. In my opinion.
I think it's definitely Malik Willis.
Wow.
I think it depends on what kind of player you are, like in Madden.
Yeah, it depends on the player.
For me, I might prefer like in how this league is slated, a Rattler, how they are stats right now, but Rattler or a Howell. I don't roll out too much. I do when I have to, so it's nice to have, but more of a pocket passer myself. So we got Vikings taking Andrew Booth again. They do need help on the corners. Aiden Hutchinson for the Chargers. They need to find that person next side of Joey Bosa. Panthers going Kirkland. Bengals going Karlaftis. That's a really good pick at 24.
Right.
Lions here again going Ahmad Gardner. Chiefs going running back Isaiah Spiller. I don't see this, but maybe. Broncos Jordan Davis. Despite that D line after having to get rid of Von Miller.
pick.
Yes, because okay. Trent McDuffie here at 28. Giants going Zach Harrison at 29. Will McDonald at 30. Brandon Joseph. I don't know if I go Brandon Joseph here, honestly, for myself. Oh, I just messed that up. But I just don't see myself taking a safety exactly. I might go for more of an impact player. Also 28, the disrespect from Madden. But Kenyon Green for the Raiders. Breece Hall. I don't know if they go running back. They might. Trent McDuffie is a really good pick for the Saints at 31. And Will McDonald there. Wait, no, sorry. I'm on the wrong fucking mock draft.
Dude, you're on the wrong mock draft, dude.
Yeah.
And
Who the
Weidemer.
fuck are you?
Weidemer at 32. Don't make me kick you from this chat. I can do that, Broncos.
Jalen Watermark is really good.
Don't be upset.
Don't make me mute you.
By the way, I'm
Upset.
not going offensive line. I'm definitely taking quarterback. For my
Yeah,
pick.
I can
I'm
see
taking
that
all
for
the
sure.
quarterbacks. So you
I've
guys
been through
heard of
3
my
quarterbacks
soul.
this year. Might be a 4th coming
Uh,
up.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for everything we want to talk about. Now, I'm going to pull up the Lions and Steelers game here to show on the screen
28.
while we kind of just talk here. So, 42-28, Pittsburgh has the ball. Haskins has played well for them this year so far, as Juju gets the ball, and they're going to have to punt here. So, Lions can come back, but I want to ask everybody individually here. So, let me just see what we got. Let me move this over. But I'm going to ask everybody, this could create some controversy in the Discord.
Game over.
You never know. But, Bears, what's your Super Bowl
Uh-huh.
prediction at the moment?
You really got to start with me.
You're at the top of the list in the Discord, man.
Uh, we'll go. I'm gonna take the current favorite in the NFC and go Eagles. And in the AFC, I have a toss-up between the Titans and the Texans. Honestly, whoever comes out of that division will win, or will win the AFC.
Well, hold
Alright.
on.
Whoa. Okay.
Okay.
Wow, what a dick! Didn't even include me.
Well,
Broncos.
You have to play your games in order to make it.
I'm the best in the AFC. I'm gonna put that out there.
You do have to play your games now to really be a consideration, but we'll move past Broncos. Who's your pick?
Oh, hold on. I need to go to standings. Hold on. Let me go over there.
Jared Goff.
You do have to play your games in order to make
Mine's McCrary for a small game there. They could come back. You never know.
All right. You know what? For NFC, I think it's kind of obvious here. For NFC, I think it's the Eagles that go to the Super Bowl. I mean, the Bears are all right. I've seen them play, but they're kind of like washed, to be honest. I mean, his Abby's definitely like the most enjoyable part of his Discord. I'll tell you. I've done some wild things to those, but off topic.
my God.
AFC, honestly, I tried to play that Browns user and he just wasn't giving it to me. So honestly, that kind of ducks him a point, to be honest.
When you play him, you're just gonna get lucky.
But honestly, if the Chiefs can figure themselves out and actually utilize like Tyreek Hill and stop complaining, I think they could
Stop complaining.
compete.
You're making
Nah,
enemies
but-
today. You're making enemies. That's all I'm gonna say.
I mean, but honestly, I think it's gonna be the Browns and Eagles in the AFC in the Super Bowl,
Okay.
and I think the Eagles will come out on top.
All right.
Oh,
He's been the one user I've been scared to play.
All right. So now I'll make my picks. I'm going to AFC. I'm gonna go Texans. And NFC. NFC, I'm gonna go Panthers. I think that 28 point.
Really?
I think that 28-point lead is just a dismantle. I don't think it's gonna happen again. I'm going Panthers. I'm gonna go a little different.
I appreciate it.
Now Panthers, you're up for your picks. Then we got Patriots, and then we'll go Steelers
All right.
after. I don't know if he's touchdown here by T.J. Hawkinson to make the game a 7-point game. So this one can get close.
For the AFC, I think it's either going to be Texans or Browns for sure. I don't think there's any other debate. I like the Titans a lot. I think he's a good user, but I think he's a little too cocky, not going to lie.
Indeed.
So I'm thinking, I think Texans really wants to beat the Browns, and he's going to come in full force. But Browns, obviously, he doesn't make any mistakes. So that's another thing.
I do have like 20 picks with Baker this year, but we'll move past
Yeah,
that.
but you always make up for them. I mean, you're 10-0 for a reason. So yeah, it's Browns, Texans. If I had to gun to my head, I guess I'm taking Browns. I don't see. I just think Browns is higher IQ than Texans, like in the game, not in real life.
We have no idea what that is, and
Yeah, who
I
knows?
wouldn't take my IQ very high. So,
And then for the NFC, this is a tough one. I think I definitely have a good shot, but I don't know if I'm gonna pull it out. To be honest,
I never take myself because if I take myself and I lose, and I look bad twice instead of only looking bad
Exactly,
once.
I think I like the Falcons, honestly.
Mhm.
I think they're gonna make a comeback. I
You-
think they got the players to do it.
You've been
I
high
think
on the
they have-
Falcons all year, so I'm not surprised by that.
Yeah.
Patriots, your picks.
Oh boy.
No, again, we'll pause here right here. 3rd and 10. Patriots, think about your picks, and I'm gonna just commentate this 3rd and 10 here. Askin's making adjustments. This is a big play in the game to give the Lions a chance. He's gonna go deep.
Holy
He's going
shit.
deep, and it is caught. Deontay Johnson breaks a tackle. Deontay Johnson to the end zone. That could be the dagger. Wow, what a play! I'm glad we got that on here.
Wow,
But-
what the fuck? I have the Steelers pick.
Oh, that's tough. Oh,
Let's go.
is Boswell gonna make this? Yes, he will. All right, Patriots, your pick.
So AFC stuff because I played 2 out of the top 3 right now.
It's a
I
fucking
mean-
cigar in my house. It's chilling. What the fuck?
Nice kick, Steelers.
I'm gonna go with the Titans
Really?
coming out of
Okay.
the AFC. And then for the NFC, I mean, this can go any way possible. But when the Vikings is playing good and not lagging, Mond is literally unstoppable. So, I'm going to go Titans Vikings.
I like it. I like the. We all have different picks, which is honestly like one of the best parts of this league. I love this league because we
Definitely was not going to pick myself.
I like this league has so many different options. Like anything could happen, which is awesome. Steelers.
I would like to
if
say
you are
this Colts game is getting a little wild.
we'll have to check it out. But
I do think the Browns are making the Super Bowl out of the AFC. I don't know
Thinking
about
Browns?
the NFC though. Yeah, I think the Eagles probably.
yeah. All right. Well, I mean, everybody's
Going with
got.
the 2 favorites.
That's always a good way to go. Sometimes you put your money
I
to
just
it.
want to put it out there that despite my temper tantrum yesterday, the NFC North is mine.
You think so?
Okay. Yeah. And no one picked the Bears or Packers to come out of the
I'm going to be
NFC.
honest.
They're both.
I think I can roll the AFC East.
Really?
I feel confident.
Well, I'm just saying. I think I can
Especially
win
when
the
I play
AFC
good.
West. If
Wow,
I actually play my games and try, I would win the AFC West. But what's the point of that?
No one picked Bears and Packers for the Super Bowl, though.
No one
Vikings
picked
is
the
the
Broncos.
only person
Easily
I
come out.
haven't played yet.
I wouldn't. I can't pick the Bears just because. First of all, this is no offense to you at all, Bears at all, because this NFC is so close. But when you put all the teams lined up together, I think the Bears might be the worst Madden team, which isn't his fault.
Easily,
Like it's
I haven't
sometimes
been
it
able
does.
to get a DB all year, and I still have the slowest secondary
Yeah.
in the league.
Sometimes when people
Well,
are just
I
so
think
even, it
you're
comes
right.
down to how good the team is.
That might be debatable on the slowest secondary.
Yeah, so
I'm pretty close.
You got Jonathan Jones, you got JC.
I'm pretty close, bro. I'm pretty close.
All right. Well, thank you guys for all joining. I think we're going to pretty much end it there. Again, anybody who's watching this on YouTube, feel free to like the video, subscribe, follow on Twitch, sub on Twitch, whatever you guys want. Everything that comes into the league is going right back to it. Everything's going to be like making the league better. We're going to try to get Adobe and get some editing stuff going on in here. And we're going to do Game of the Week. We might start streaming like live commentating Game of the Weeks at the end of the year. And we're 100% doing the Super Bowl. So stay tuned on the channel for that stuff. Thank you all for joining. This was a really good podcast, a lot of fun. So that'll be it. See y'all in the next one.
all right, see ya.